All verse rising, my soul family. So let me tell you something. When you are a soulful, vibrational, walking prophet, chosen one, goddess, and a god star of the angel number multiverse, a lot of individuals who be kissing ass to a slave owner and try to impress individuals at a 9-to-5 job, knowing damn well they will never get no genuine love from a boss and other employees at a 9-to-5 job. Those average ass matrix people that are asleep, they always gonna be born to us soulful, vibrational, spiritual people, man. That's all facts. Real facts. Because let me tell you something. A lot of spiritual beings that have so much talent and intuitional intelligence that's beyond comprehension, and that makes a lot of slave owners upset. You know, a lot of spiritual beings that have so much talent and intuitional intelligence that's not of an indoctrinated zombie, they feel like a lot of locals and co-workers and like biological relatives are born to them. You know, if an individual can only talk to you about bills and like when you're gonna get this job and stuff like that, those people are so boring to me. You know what I'm saying? Those people are so boring to me. And yet those are the type of people that will have all the fun conversations with a lot of these other zombie matrix organic portal people on planet Earth, for example. And I just shake my head. Why they want to talk to me about jobs and bills, but they want to talk about all the fun stuff with these organic portal average ass people that fits in the slave owner matrix system? They treat me like they treat me like I'm not a living flesh humanoid. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm the type of person that love to talk about fun things, talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to the majority of my biological relatives, man, they never talk to me about their talents because they don't have any. Majority of my biological relatives on my mom's side, and for example, they don't really have talents. They don't really think about trying to like be inventors and try to be creators be healers of the multiverse and shit like that, because they don't think the way I do, man. And that's why a lot of spiritual beings, we soulful vibrational beings, we literally go out our way to create our own family. So me being a person who makes music, plays football, runs track, practice martial arts, you know, things that is great for my soulful vibrational spiritual godly purpose that I just listed. You know, a lot of my biological relatives don't do that. You know, most of the time when I do go run track and practice martial arts and go play football and make music, I always do that by myself. I don't get biological relatives involved. I don't get classmates involved. I don't get no co-workers involved, locals involved, because they don't fucking matter when it comes to my godly purpose. The spiritual family that gravitated towards me on social media from the things that I put my spiritual purpose on with martial arts, track running, you know, different kinds of sports and music, those are my family that I put all my attention to. You feel me? You know, and that's another thing too, man. You know, when it comes to people that's just born to us spiritual beings, you know, the thing about it, majority of my biological relatives, you know, and locals and man, majority of the locals and biological relatives of mine, they're like boring people. They're boring people, man. Because like there's nothing interesting about them that just sparks my walking prophet soulful vibrational frequency to be like, dang, I need to be around this person. I need to show them my talent. I don't feel that with them. I don't feel that with locals and biological relatives for the most part. You know, me growing up, I never felt like that. I only felt like that with people that I have not met in person yet. People that I have not met in person that gravitated towards me on social media, I always felt like, man, I need to be around her. I need to be around him. And, you know, I can share my talent and my intuitional godly intelligence that can elevate them to tap into their God star and goddess power to like, you know, so they can have their evolution of being the strong soulful vibrational being that they was birthed to be when they came into this multiverse. You feel me? Especially the alternate timeline versions of the soulful vibrational beings that I connect with too. You feel me? The alternate timeline alternate timeline versions of myself and other spiritual family that likes me for me and always trying to tune into my talent and always try to tune into my intuitional intelligence, man, you know, it's always like a growing miracle, man. And it's never a boring moment with us. When it comes to locals and biological relatives, it's always boring, man. Like, you know, I'm gonna tell you this, man. One of the most boring places in existence is USA. A lot of individuals in USA don't have no personality, no talent, especially in places like Monroe, Louisiana. Monroe, Louisiana is the most boring place in all of USA. When the whole USA is just boring compared to Caribbean, compared to African countries, because African countries and Caribbean countries, it's so many individuals that look like me, that have so much personality, have so much intuitional intelligence. You feel what I'm saying? It's never a bland, boring moment in the Caribbeans or African countries. It's always boring in USA, because USA and all these Western colonized and European countries, it's not a place for no spiritual, walking prophet, talented individual. It's not. All the talented spiritual people, they always head to the African, Caribbean countries as the main two country regions, for example. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'm a person that just don't talk to a lot of biological relatives and like co-workers and locals, because they don't have nothing interesting to talk about. And also, I'm not the type of person to always want to hear about people who don't talk to me. Like, if a biological relative always bringing up a relative to me that I don't talk to and what they're doing, I don't care. I don't care about what a classmate doing that doesn't talk to me all the time, that doesn't support my talents on social media. I don't care. If someone's not supporting my inventions and my talents and my intuitional spiritual intelligence, I don't need to hear about them, man. And that's how a lot of you spiritual beings should operate too, man. And some of you spiritual beings that are walking prophets like myself already operate the way I do. Like, if a biological relative or a classmate or a co-worker is not supporting you on social media, supporting your talents and intuitional intelligence, not trying to like really see your godly purpose be established into existence, those co-workers and locals and biological relatives don't need to be around you, and you don't need to hear about them. Because if an individual is not supporting my inventions and my talents and my spiritual intelligence, I don't need to hear about this classmate and local and co-worker or biological relative that's not supporting me on social media, that's not supporting my talents, my intuitional intelligence. It ain't right, because I'm supposed to be famous. Every spiritual person that's a walking prophet that has so much talent and intuitional intelligence that exposes all indoctrinations, we spiritual beings should be famous. But we're not. We spiritual beings aren't famous because a lot of these zombie organic portal people have so much slavery, modern day slavery pride to not support. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this: a lot of these organic portal people in modern day slavery, like a biological relative, classmate, or a co-worker, they have too much toxic ego to support walking prophet spiritual beings that are talented